following is a presentation of the Retro Network.
Welcome to this special edition of the Wax Pack Flashback here on YouTube, brought to you by the Retro Network. And why is it a Star Wars Day special? Because today we're opening Star Wars Galaxy cards from 1993. And something as big and mammoth as Star Wars can't be handled by just one person, so I've got a special guest today. You may remember him from earlier episodes of Wax Pack Flashback, Mr. Jason Gross.
Hello. Good to be here. Happy Star Wars Day.
Yep, happy Star Wars Day. Fair warning, we are trying this on Zoom, so if you see a glitch or a herk or a jerk here and there, it's not our fault. We're trying.
Beta episode.
Yeah. But we picked these up for Star Wars Day, special episode of Wax Pack Flashback. Just, something cool to do for Star Wars Day. These are from 1993 from the 140 card collection Star Wars Galaxy, made by Topps. 8 premium cards, and it says look for etched foil cards. So I'm kind of excited. I'm slightly bending my pack to see if I feel anything different.
Yeah, I can't really tell either. These are I've never opened up a pack. Have you?
No, I've never opened any pack of Star Wars cards.
Yeah, so I haven't either. These are Series 1 as well, so I'm going to wonder how many series there were.
I don't know, 140 in the first series, but with all the Star Wars worlds and weapons and vehicles and characters, they could probably do a 410 card set and not get tiresome with it.
That's right. Well, on the back, this is pretty cool. You could have sent. You still with me? Yeah,
you're froze, but
yeah, there we go. Okay. Might have to cut some. I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, I can edit it.
So on the back, though, this was pretty cool. You could send in a postcard with your name, birth date, and complete mailing address to win a complete set of cards and a uncut sheet.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. 200 winners will be randomly selected, but it had to be postmarked by December 31st, 93. So I think we're a little late on that. Down at the bottom, you see it says there's 2 etched foil cards randomly inserted in every 36 packs. So I think our chances are slim.
Well, let's rip into these, and we'll go back and forth.
I think our chances are slim on the foil cards. 2 etched foil cards randomly inserted in every 36 packs. So, all right, let's dive in.
They feel nice.
Oh, yeah. They definitely got a coating. I mean, it's gloss on the back, but it's definitely got a coating on the front, too.
Well, what's the first thing you got?
I got Howard Chachkin. I don't even know this guy. He's a pilot.
Howard Chaykin would be the artist.
Oh. Okay. I see where we're going with this. So I guess it is Luke.
Oh.
My favorite sequence in Star Wars is the assault on the Death Star. And he goes into a little bit of that. So, okay. So I see. So most of these are drawn then by different artists. There's Luke.
Did not know that coming into this.
Well, I didn't either.
I got a possible MVP right off the rip here.
Oh, yeah?
I got Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, yeah.
In a great pose.
That's good.
Mine was actually drawn by Sam Keith, artist on the Max from Image Comics back in the 90s.
Okay.
So,
now, this is a great looking card. This looks like Thomas Blackshear. There's a nice little classic pose there with all 3 of the main characters and Darth Vader in the background. There's like a mirror image action there. And then on the back, it's got an advertisement for an art book.
Cool.
By the artist.
Well, I've got Luke Skywalker back home on Tatooine shooting swamp rats with a T-16, like he bragged about.
Oh, cool.
Ken Stacy says, the scene I chose to depict is based on a throwaway line Luke delivers late in the first film that he used to bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back home. That's pretty cool.
Actually, that was a cover of a novel, not an art book. Whoa, here we go. Part of Jabba's menagerie. I think it's one of the, let's see. Top AKC among the fiercest for Jabba's personal security, the Gomerian guards. First envisioned by Ralph McQuarrie. So that's a Ralph McQuarrie sketch there. One of the early, he's the one that drew all the early concept art for Star Wars. It's a pretty cool card.
Darth Vader hunting down Luke and Leia.
Ooh, yeah.
It says Darth Vader confronts Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia at the Temple of Pomajima in the swamplands of Mimban, where they were searching for the all-powerful Kyber crystal. Like, what? You don't remember that?
That must have been from a novel or something.
Yeah, it says, what? You don't remember that in the film? That's because the story is from Splinter of the Mind's Eye, the first follow-up novel in the Star Wars universe.
I actually just picked up a copy of that yesterday at the thrift store for my son for his birthday. The novel right after, I think it was right after Jedi.
That's another possibility for MVP.
Mm-hmm. There's R2.
Ooh.
And he's got this is a painting by Bunny Carter, used for a drawing board greeting card that wishes, hope this is a special day full of wonder for you. Little rabbit-like creatures resemble the telepathic Hoojibs from the Star Wars comic book series. So you got the little bunnies right there. R2 on the back. I'm liking the look of these cards. They're not all, I mean, they've got that kind of border on the side, but they're some of them are different colors, and it's pretty cool.
Well, I've got some kind of concept art here for
Mm-hmm.
some kind of weapon. I'm not sure vehicle, but on the
It
back,
looks like the Jawa's big sand crawler.
it does, but it's got turrets and stuff on it. But on the back, it talks about the AT-ATs and how they were 18-inch tall models made to look like 50-foot tall robots in the movie. So,
well, maybe the AT-ATs were originally more like the sand crawlers as far as concept art goes.
may look more like a tank.
Here's a nice one. There's Darth Vader and Tarkin. Let's see. Painting of Vader, Grand Moff Tarkin, and Imperial Stormtroopers by Del Nichols. Became a Coca-Cola premium poster. I'm liking that now. That might be in my running.
Luke Skywalker staring off at the sun.
Oh, yeah.
And this was done by Paul Chadwick, who first burst onto the... Yeah, look at that.
My favorite shirt.
Paul Chadwick first became famous in comic books for doing the Dazzler series for Marvel. But then he launched his own creation, Concrete, at Dark Horse. It became pretty big in the 90s, too. So it's another
very cool. All right. Next up for me is a drawing of Hammerhead.
Ooh.
Visioned by artist Ron Cobb. Water creature who could breathe air. I've seen a couple of these along the way. I think it was in the Clone Wars. They had one, like a younger one, that was part of the little Jedi clan, which was interesting to see because they've got their own language and everything, of course.
Yeah. So the Rancor, looking a little different than he did in the movie, but it says from Joe Johnston. Not sure I recognize him from comic book art or not.
All right, couple left. C-3PO.
Ooh.
Let's see who. Character portrait by Joe Smith. Pretty cool. I like the back of it too. Nice shot of him.
Now this card has got a little bit of good backstory to it because I've seen this before, but it's the droids R2 and 3PO with musical instruments.
Oh, nice.
And this was part of the poster art for the Star Wars concert. I've seen this before. Matter of fact, it's got the story on here. Painting by John Alvin, virtual one droid bands. The art was commissioned for a concert tour that was canceled after only one performance, and the poster only sold at that performance at the Hollywood Bowl. And this is some of the original artwork from that concert poster.
Interesting.
On the back, it actually shows the concert poster. So
Star Wars concert.
Yeah, I remember that.
Back before
it says it's the most sought after trilogy poster with authentic copies fetching more than $1,000.
Wow.
So it's probably worth way more than that now.
Yeah, that's back before, we had like instant gratification from digital copies, and we had to go seek out Star Wars wherever we could. All right, last card for me is a nice little drawing there of Vader. Let's see. Early sketch for Empire Strikes Back from artist San Julian. Larry Noble came up with a different powerful image. This is on the back here.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. Darth Vader practically punching through the paper. It was later used for an Empire 10th anniversary poster. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff in the foreground there from the movie. Even, it looks like even some of the bounty hunters up in the corner, let's see, on this side, IG-88 and Bosk, where they got that one scene, but it's funny how they incorporated some of the stuff in there. That's a pretty cool shot. What's your last one? Foil card?
No, but it's my MVP, though. It's Luke being chased through the trench of the Death Star on the final.
Oh, my God. Man, you got a great pack.
Yeah, I did. And this was done by Ralph McQuarrie. Yeah, this is represents my fondest memory of the whole Star Wars universe, was that final Battle of Yavin 4 scene where they're going at the Death Star. That is going to be my MVP.
That would be mine too. Ralph McQuarrie too, man. That's hard to beat. I think I'm going to go with this painting of all the villains there. That's pretty cool.
It is nice.
You get a stormtrooper, you get Tarkin, and you get Vader in the background. In the foreground, you get some ships overhead. So I'm going to roll with that one. Man, I didn't bring my Trapper Keeper out here to put it in there, but you'll see it next time.
Well, that was all we had from the Star Wars Galaxy cards from 1993. These packs are not very expensive on eBay. If you like them, you can search them out. You can get 4 packs for $3 or $4 generally. So I think they're worth that. But this is the first part of our Star Wars celebration day here on the Retro Network. So you can check out the retronetwork.com all day long for more Star Wars fun. And we'll see you on the next episode of Wax Pack Flashback.
This has been a presentation of the Retro Network. For more great retro pop culture content, including podcasts, videos, and articles, visit www.theretronetwork.com.